Alright. So, I am in West Mines. We gotta go to the meditation cube. So I can go straight there. Oh, yes. Well, no, the woman in yellow was one of them. But then there was another one. It was a really short word. Like a one-syllable word, I think it was. Maybe a two-syllable. Woman in yellow wallpaper was the book. Yeah, I'm gonna write that down. Oops. Banana. The woman in the banana. Alright. Bags. Pretty sure the... Oh, okay. Yeah, sometimes when I'm looking for spells, I kind of, you know, space out and I just skip. Okay. Skip ones that I don't usually, like, care about, you know? For various reasons. Alright, and then the eye room. Because I didn't pick anything up. The end. Wow. That was scarier than the back rooms. My big toe was like just dipping in that sauce. Get out of there. How do I craft a heal wand? Well, you either use Circle of Vigor with like a Greek letter spell that allows you to, because usually it only has 2 casts. That's the best one. But then you can use this spell, which is fairly common. But you need to either throw it to an enemy for them to heal you, an enemy that can use wands. Or you gotta use something like Bloodlust to allow it to hit you. But you gotta make sure having slime blood helps, because this also does projectile damage to you. And any way that you can increase your projectile resistance will make this more effective at healing you. But it also does healing over time, like Circle of Vigor. And it scales up to your max HP. So it becomes more effective the more HP you have. And you can stack, unlike Circle of Vigor, you can stack this infinite times or a bunch of times. So as long as you can survive the initial projectile damage, you can heal yourself very quickly with it. Or you can use the normal healing bolt spell with something like Boomerang or Ping Pong Path, especially with a piercing. If you can find piercing, it'll heal you like crazy. Ow. Alright, now eye room. Hopefully we don't crash again. I'm not gonna go down to Temple of the Art. So it can hit you. The normal healing bolt spell can hit you, yeah. It doesn't do that much healing without piercing. But, okay. Thank you, Lim. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna use True Orbit. Wait, what? Oh. Wee. Purdy. What are we true orbiting? What's that projectile? chainsaw? Oh. Whatever. Alright. Now... See, I have a janky parallel world travel wand. I should probably open an image, a reference image. I don't have any of those wand builds memorized for parallel world travel. So I should probably open a reference image and start building like a better one of those. Because right now I'm just using like the... Hang on. Right now I'm just using the lightning one. And it's not... It's just the efficient, low-cost one. Fish orbit? Oh, nice. I've never done that. Do they actually... Do they take fall damage, though, when you smack them into things? Wee! Oh. It's my fish shield. Whoa. I wonder if this is like a viable strategy for avoiding damage. Just have... What is that? Oh, hey! Thank you.
New Ko-fi donation.
Maybe I'll turn that off. Thank you, creepy voice. Thank you, whoever you are. Appreciate you. Yeah, so these have like an actual hitbox, so if you just can get fish all around you, they can block poly shots. You can only summon like 20 fish at a time. It's funny. If anything, if nothing else, it's funny. Fish. Alright, it's just... I'm not gonna worry about that. Okay. Oh. Wait, where did I put... Alright. In fact, we should replace this with like an alpha or something. Or I guess I could just use a multicast. Whatever. Anyway, goodbye, fish. Maybe. Look at that. That's cool. Nice. Dive bomb. Oh, man. Goodbye. Goodbye, my friends. Alright. Let me actually take this off, too. Alright. We don't need that. Part of me feels like having constant healing happening may also contribute to instability, you know? That's just the way I feel. I'm not sure if it actually does. Toxic sludge. Alright, so we gotta go to... let's check all the holy mountains, actually, just in case. I don't... Nice. Fish with high-speed impact explosion. We'll try it. Wait a minute. Oh, those are fish. Oh, yeah, because I'm casting them anyway. Because of this. For a sec, I thought it was an Uko Skivvy back there. I didn't realize we're spawning electrified fish. Whoops, wrong way. Nice. I like it. That's fine with me. You could electrocute enemies with that. I have immunity. some reason, though, I think it might be dangerous. I might get polyed and electrocute myself. Please don't let that happen, game. Might as well pick these up. Yay, fishies. We got an invisiblium here. What the hell hit that? You dingus. But now we have an electrical fish in there. It doesn't seem to be carrying a charge, though. I mean, it is, but it's not. Interesting. No. Okay. So let's keep our head on straight. I'm checking all the perks too. Might as well. It's probably gonna disappear, but it is that. Why are all the flasks breaking? What hit that? A piece of ice or one of my fish? Seriously? Oh, I have... The Homebringer is probably also going to be... Did my fish break that flask? It's going fast because I have... I have null shot on it and also the speed up. Those two together give it increased lifetime and speed, of course. Oof, okay. Hey, cadet. Come on, game. Please don't be bad. Maintain, ow. Maintain integrity. Video game. All right. I guess, like, having both of those, we don't need that. We're not making a bouncing burst damage wand. We don't need that. That is pretty common to find, so I'm not worried about that. I don't think we're gonna need petrification anyway. I think we're gonna farm materials from wait a minute. From end of everything chests. But I'm gonna use Venomous Curse to despawn the worm bodies. Do I already have Breathless? I should, right? Oh yeah. Okay. I guess that's nice to have. Is that really my first one? Jeez. I have one slime mist already someplace. Yep. Okay. So, okay, we're not gonna find it on any wands unless we find an always cast, which... Gold pouch. Ooh. Well, we can get that at any time. I'm not allowed to shift anyway, not for a while. The game is chugging a little bit, unfortunately. Nice. Very nice. Whoops. Okay. Lightning bounce. It's a fun one. Yeah, I know. The thing is, we just started. Okay. I don't want any of that stuff, right? Actually... We gotta collect some of those. Wait. Fire. Alright. Now, let's go... Final 2 Holy Mountains, and then check the, gate boss. Man. Whoops. Sag. Hey base, how you doing? How's your Sunday? All right, let me... Woo! Oh my god, hang on. Murder them. Sea flowers, what's up? Thank you for the prime sub. Ow. This is not the most effective wand against them. That recoil, though. I still need a reduced recoil. Come on, man. I guess I could just white hole them. That we could have killed them a lot faster with that. All right, final Holy Mountain. Man. So my group has not... Oh, whoops. Yeah, that was the final Holy Mountain. My group has not played D&D in a few weeks now. Hopefully Tuesday we get a chance to. But I'm starting to, like, want to ask you. Like, I don't know. I want to, like, ask people who I know from online who DM, like, hey, I want to play. So if you ever need another player... Putting it out there. All right, let's restart now. Sunday is fine. Body is super sore though. Oh, I should have just restarted. Not. Helped a friend move places yesterday. Yeah, that'll do it. It's a good workout, but yeah. Yeah, all good. I'm jonesing for some good tabletop action. So I started watching Critical Role Campaign 3 again, and I'm just like, yeah. Oh no, I was just talking about D&D. Yeah. Now this is gonna happen again. I should have just mod reset. Hell yeah. I've watched most of Vox Machina. Yeah. I need to get back to it and finish it. I started watching Campaign 1, but it was kind of hard for me to get into in the beginning because of how, I guess, low tech. It's kind of like, what, low res maybe, or like they don't have the greatest camera system yet. I don't know. It was just kind of hard for me to get into. The mics may not be too great. Yo, what's up? Look, guys, we're trying to start Noita. Thanks, Argan. Welcome, guys. How you doing? I was lurking on your stream a little bit earlier while you were working on arts. Boom. If any of you guys who were here already don't know Argon, click that link right now and drop him a follow. Show him some love. Argon's one of the greats. One of the greats. Hey, Ephemeris. So Noita is being very temperamental today. It's saying no. It's actually the Steam Cloud wanting to sync, and it shouldn't be. I've never had it be this bad. I guess I'll just like let it sit for a bit, but I kind of just did. Bringing back the Noiters. Nice. Were you working on art the whole time? Whole stream? Or I mean since... Oh hey, it started right away that time. Damn. Okay. Hopefully it didn't wipe my save somehow. Naughty Noita. Exactly. Ketchup on pasta. You know, oh my god. My best friend, my brother from another mother, who I lived with off and on for a while during college and everything. Woo! He was like kind of like, I don't know, he worked and everything, but he kind of, I guess, enjoyed living in a way, like he didn't like using the air conditioning. Even though, I don't know, he acted like he was very, very broke all the time, but he wasn't. Like, you know, we were in college and stuff. We didn't have a bunch of money, but anyway, yeah, he would eat stuffed shells without stuffing them. Like shell pasta, just deflated, sad shell pasta with ketchup on them. Like, why? Why? No. Oh, look, these are our little fish friends. I'd watch an eco playthrough. Oh, wait. Yeah. So you were playing... Did you finish Shadow of the Colossus? Let me read more. More reading. Pineapple and pizza. I think pineapple on pizza is okay, but not all the time. I like just margarita. Just really good sauce, or like simple sauce, just real good tomatoes. What? Oh, wrong one. Real good Italian tomatoes, and some good dough. Real, like, nice, either buffalo moots or like low moisture moots, or a mixture of both. Some real good extra virgin olive oil. Some fresh basil, maybe, after it comes out. Some Parmigiano Reggiano. You got yourself some damn good pizza then. Hey, buddy. All right, so we're looking for mostly vacuum field. Vagoda, what's up? I was just talking about Spiro. Talking smack about his pasta eating. His stuffed shell, his deflated, non-stuffed shell pasta with ketchup on it. Mana. Really, dude? Oh, let's not cast that, please. That would be not good. Maybe. Potentially. Argon, I do recommend, if you have a chance at some point Maybe not yet, because you just played Shadow of the Colossus, but I do recommend checking out the remake of Shadow of the Colossus, because it does have some really good things that are added, to it. Some nice, fun stuff. Secrets and such. Yeah. Yeah, PS4. It works on PS5, too. Circle of Stillness. I also like Circle of Stillness a lot. I am a fan of Circle of Stillness. I miss how it used to be very common, and then that it's not very common anymore. Oh yeah, I need to reduce recoil as well. Or I mean, it would be nice. All right, let's go over here. Damn game, come on, man. I feel like I don't know. We're gonna have to go back to the main world and really, really scour the entire main world for spells, because I feel like the save is getting too big. We might be defeated by that. Need reduce recoil. Do I want another Nala? We probably don't need that. Unless I want to slap it onto the black hole every now and then, just for digging purposes. Festive. Searching for Circle of Stillness was the direct cause of my game crashing. Ooh. Okay. So not your beloved. Or, I mean, your beloved, but also the one who hurts you the most. Oh, let's check this shop over here. Oh, I'm assuming it's over here because I didn't notice it on the other side. It is not over here. Oh well. Schmack. Yeah, it's a toxic. That toxic circle of stillness. Let's see. We got glue. I already got glue. I don't want more damage. Anything I want there. We don't need anything there. I gotta make another fish shield. Another fish shield. Or a black hole fish shield. Whoops, let me get rid of the black holes. Oh, actually, let's get rid of this. God. Yes. Okay. Oh, hey, they didn't get smashed. That's good. Only if you fall do they get hurt. All right. Get rid of that. Whee. All right, let's see. I'm trying not to die, but I don't feel like I'm reading enough chat. Not, you know. It'd be my luck to all of a sudden get polyed. Make it yourself. 30 minutes to make the dough. You have 8 to 24 hours doing its own thing. Slam shit on top. Cooking on a normal oven for 10 minutes. Bam, done. Pizza. Damn it. Delicious. Yeah. I have made pizza once, and it turned out pretty good. Pretty good. Do I have any speed up? How many do I have? 1? I'll get 2. I'll get 2. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, God. Whoopsie. I guess. Why not? All right. Now. Nothing. Nothing I want. Wait, we saw a fish getting spawned? Oh no, those were all my fish. Or I guess, I don't know. My fish shield is gone. Man. I wish that there was like a Hisi shopkeeper in the game. For when you're really looking for a specific spell. Oh hey, there's one thing I need. Booyah. You can't find that spell anywhere. It would be so great. If you could just like find an NPC and just pay that NPC an absurd amount of money to pick like any spell, maybe. Maybe you could just buy one spell from this NPC. It appears someplace. You give it like 100 grand or something for one single spell that you really need, and then everyone's happy. That'd be amazing. All right, thank you, Argon. Go chill. Get off that damn chair. Appreciate you. Ow. I think this is a little bit easier. We're having real bad luck getting the things we need, huh? Go chill or else, man. Well, crap. Well, crap. Do I need chainsaw? I don't know. We'll keep it for now. I'll be right back. I gotta take a quick bathroom break. Aw, too late. I did. If I would have read that earlier. So yeah, I love curry very much. The best pizza is curry, special vindaloo, mushroom pilau rice, mushroom bhaji, and Stella Artois. That sounds good. Damn. I've never had curry pizza, but I do love curry. I love like Indian curry, Japanese curry, Thai curry, spicy everything, please. But one of my favorite foods, just straight up favorite dishes, is sambar, South Indian curry. It's so damn good. It's like one of my favorite things on the planet. food-wise. Sambar. It's like... It's vegetarian. It's mixed. It's like yellow lentil, mixed veggie, made with a tamarind broth. So it's got this sourness to it, but then also has like coconut in it maybe as well. And I guess we have nothing left to do in this world. Crap. Also has lots of asafoetida or hing in it, so like it has a really unique flavor, and I love it. I love it a lot. It's so damn good. So damn good. All right. So yeah, we are looking for vacuum field, but I'm wondering how many more parallel worlds I should go to. I mean, I have to find it to do what I want to do in this run, so... It doesn't spawn in hell. It's not in that pool. It only spawns as a spell, so like in the Holy Mountains, in the Eye Room, from the Triangle boss. It's most commonly found in the Holy Mountain above the vault, or between the jungle and vault. So yeah. I mean, we can find it in a chest, possibly. It's not gonna be... It's not gonna be in Wand Mart. One more. Long distance cast. Do 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 do. I don't think I need any of that stuff. Wee. I live in the middle of nowhere in a majority white area, and finding spicy stuff here is a pain. Yeah, like currently where I live is kind of similar. Although I am surprised at what I can find here sometimes. Like paneer. Like I was not going to like the regular supermarket and finding paneer cheese, just like Indian cheese. I'm just like, wow, okay. I don't want ghosts. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, just like public supermarket. I'm just like, wow. Interesting. Alright, do I want any of this? What was over here? Nope. Alright, we gotta go to the eye room. Please don't crash, game. Once we find this stuff, we're basically just gonna be hanging out in the main world forever. This is... Okay, so we got the linear path. We got the... reduce recoil was just for this, so I don't... Hang on, does it work? We got oil. Or whatever. Yeah, works. I just didn't want to get flung all over the place from that. Tau. Okay. Oops, gotta check the Holy Mountain. I don't know why I have an electric charge on here, but okay. I think I just slapped it on there to get it... Oh! Out of my inventory at one point, and then I just kept it on there. Oof. Chug-a-lug. Chug-a-lugga. I have Asian markets, but I have to drive 4 hours total to get anything. Wow. There's a really nice Asian market here that I haven't been to in a while. I need to go back. It was great when I was living in Canada briefly, or for like 6 months, and more HP, please. And there was a lot of Indian groceries there. There was one we got. Hang on. We got fresh curry leaves and asafoetida or hing or whatever it's called. It's kind of like this spice that's in a lot of Indian cooking for like it has like an oniony taste sort of, but it's really unique tasting, and it stinks. It's very stinky, but in a good way, not in a durian way. But yeah, they had that there in its own little mini fridge. It was like a little mini fridge with looking like pill bottles, like plastic pill bottle looking things filled with this asafoetida, but they were each in their own baggies and stuff, and that's the only thing that was in there because it stinks so bad that they have to keep it away from other spices or else it infects the spices. I need... Oh. Well, do I want wand radar? We can't find vacuum field on wands anyway. Hang on. So this, I gotta test this. That's another one I was looking for. This sucks. I'm gonna get wand radar. We'll get this too. We don't care about that. All right, let me see. Do 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 do. Ba-doop boop. Ba-doop boop. Hey, don't kill the fish, you fool. Get out of here. Alright, so let's do that. Do that. Okay. And then let's use this. Yep. Okay. So that'll work. Little waypoint. So instead of spells to acid, we should be able to just use explosive detonator. So what I'm gonna do, what I'm trying to do total right now, this is the alchemy run. We're gonna be experimenting with all kinds of materials at some point in the future. But to get my base set up, I'm building like an alchemy lab underneath the teleporter room, and I'm using a dormant crystal with trigger and a return in it in order to return to that area at any place in the world I am. In theory, this we know works, but I'm assuming that this doesn't have a range either, but we'll see. And then anywhere in the world I am, I could just cast this to get back to my base, and then we have close access to the teleporters to access the rest of the world pretty easily and quickly. But it does say nearby. We'll see. We'll test the distance of it here. Right now, we'll just put that there and then, okay. And in order to keep that chunk loaded in memory so that I can return to it at any time, we're gonna drag Colmy to it. So I'm gonna have Colmy as like a decoration in my base. Unaggroed Colmy. Hey, dude, come on, man. But in order to move him, I want vacuum field. Is there a way to move Colmy without vacuum field? Interesting. Why are they casting? Didn't do that earlier or last time. I don't know. I watch your YouTube for Noita info. Yeah. That's weird. They shouldn't be casting. Why is that unleashing the payload? Because I already tested this, and it worked just fine with just crystal. Is it blood magic doing anything? Let me just put that on there. Do I have any Greeks on there? No. I wouldn't assume that blood magic would do anything, but we got that. Just make sure that that's all that's casting. Okay. How about this music? It's pretty exciting. All right. Doesn't seem to be a time thing. Maybe it was something with blood magic. No. What the hell? Right when I get there to that chunk, all of a sudden it shoots me back up here. Every time. I've tested it before though, and I shot these on the surface in the main world, and then we went all the way down to Colmy. Or no, I shot them near Colmy, and then I went all the way up to the surface slowly. And cast this up there on the surface, and then teleported down. That was just the other day that we did this. I don't think any patches have happened since. Interesting. Oh, it's because it's unloading. The chunk is unloading and teleporting me back. I need to shoot it in a chunk that stays loaded in. That's why. Because as soon as it unloads, then the payload gets released. I'm assuming that's what it is. It has to be that. Do. All right, gate boss. Yeah. That's right. You were right. Maybe when you get far enough, it refreshes older chunks and that makes it go. Close enough. Close enough. Meh. Make peace with gods, make your gods turn into pieces. You know, I might actually take peace with the gods just for stability reasons. Possible, or I don't know. They're a good source of bone dust, you know? Gonna farm some bone dust. All right, so we're screwed, and the vacuum field just does not exist for us. So, yeah, I think the only way to move Colmy is with vacuum field. Because you can't homebring him, like when he's not active. When he's just sitting there guarding the Sampo. Iroom parallel world teleports. Mow. Wait, did anyone use that, or did that just pop up? Whoa, desync. That was weird. The meow happened later too. When did somebody use that? Like 10 minutes ago or something, and it just never happened? Interesting. Okay. That was a little laggy too. Drink some water, cat. Okay. So what is a wand loadout for Iroom parallel world teleports? Because right now in my current loadout, I cannot do that. Well, I'm just using this. Do we have enough room to carry enough spells to do this? I mean, do I need boomerang? I'm not sure. Do I need homing anymore? I don't really care about homing, but like heavy shot, do I need a heavy shot? Do I need 3 long distance casts? No, but I like it. The lightning deer swapper with horizontal path works if you carve out an open area with black holes first. What do we want the horizontal path on? On the swapper or on the lightning? Okay. All right. We probably can get rid of one of these. I gotta test the... Oh, God. Gotta test something. What chunk stays loaded in memory in parallel worlds? See, I don't know this stuff. I don't know, other than the Colmy chunk, I don't know what chunks stay loaded in memory. Ah, that was close. Like, even in the main world. That's not something I've ever had to really, like, learn, I guess. I know Komisilma does, but other than that, what? Does the spawn chunk? Or the tree or something? I know there are other chunks that do. Drop a spell somewhere, leave and come back. Spells stay. Or you mean like... Yeah, but I don't want to sit and waste all that time testing. That could take forever to find out by testing it. For me, like right now. We got other things to do. I could just check the Noita Discord like tomorrow or something. Or like later after the stream. Where am I? I was trying to like find the eye room from over here. Oops. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. Alright. So, do I have any kind of LARPA, orbit LARPA or anything? No, probably not. Not gonna... I guess this is a pretty decent way to do it. But how far do I have to... carve out? So I don't have any loadout for that to like quickly dig out a big area. I think. Wow, 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 wow. Actually, what are we doing? Let me make more room on this wand. Okay, let's just keep that like that. Okay. Apparently, what's up? No one is the one. Sun, dark sun are permanent. Oh, that's right. Yes. Yes. I don't have the suns created, but I think the moons stay. I deleted my suns for the modded run that I was doing, and we will return to the modded run, the apotheosis and all that, to solve all the secrets of Gramps things, apotheosis, and more stuff. One day soon. Okay. So, what happened there? Oops. Me. We're not going to use that. We don't need to. I just got to aim straight. Alright. Wow, 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 wow. Do I have any... No. Maybe I should just get, like, go down to hell and get, like, Omega Black Hole or White Hole. That would be fun. This is gonna, I don't know. This is not gonna work for me. Sitting here, like, spending so much time carving out the side of the wall. Yeah. Sorry, these are my wands. Right there. I don't have the wands command. Streamer wands. I honestly don't even know where to get streamer wands. No idea. Is it on? Is it a mod? I have no idea about it at all. Okay. We're gonna go one more parallel world for now. Oh, hey, look, buddy. It's you. It's-a me. Alchemo. Alchemo. Hey. Well, do I want a... I guess we don't really need another gamma right now, huh? Eh. Could up. Rip Lenny? Who's Lenny? What? It's a mod. It's on GitHub, but I don't think you can have it on if you're going Cauldron anyway. Okay. Yeah, so that's why I've never used it. But then somebody at one point did say that there was a version of it or something that's not a mod. Whoops. Okay. So I have to look into that. I don't know if like a non-mod version is still being maintained. But somebody did say something about that once. Because, you know, almost every time I stream Noita, maybe not very often, the wands command gets used, and I'm always like, yeah, I don't have that command. Because I'm always doing non-modded stuff, you know, for the most part. Like, that's who I am. Like, I love mods, but as a secret hunter, I don't use mods very often in Noita because of that. Nice. Anyway. But I will do, like, we're doing a big modded run sometime soon. Things that are coming up. What's up, Silent Cowboy Ninja? Damn. That's crazy. Things that are coming up on stream soon. Besides this run, as long as we don't die, is going to be going on for a long time. Much longer than, well, anyway, it's gonna be a very long run. But I'm gonna be doing a Rain World playthrough on stream soon. Probably Spearmaster. I'm gonna be playing Fez on stream soon. I don't want that stuff. To refresh my memory about Fez. Not a first playthrough by any means. But I'm gonna be making a video essay about Fez, and I need to refresh my memory on some things. Let's get more hearts, why not? And then, yeah, like a big apotheosis, more stuff. A big modded run finale in Noita. It has been repopping recently. Fez is... It's like... Okay. It's multiple layers of stuff. There's like... The first layer is kind of like a collect-a-thon puzzle platformer, where you rotate the camera. And it's basically easy collectible type thing where you explore. There's no fighting in Fez. No combat. But... then there's like another layer that is deeper secrets and puzzles, some of which require like a lot of like leaps in logic to figure out, and deciphering of a language. Multiple languages. There's a alphabet, there's a numeric system, and there is deep controller input language as well. And solving most of that second layer requires you to decipher the language. And then there's deeper ARG type secrets in it, some of which are still not solved. One of them famously got data mined, but they don't know... The black monolith got data mined. The solution got data mined, but nobody knows the correct way to solve it, or the intended way to solve it. Hopefully that doesn't happen with the eyes in Noita, but... I think the eyes, though, it's different. Like, it has to be solved that way. Anyway. Oh yeah, I didn't go to... Whatever, we'll go on the way up. Yeah, so I'm gonna make a video about Fez and about Rain World and about La Mulana and about Tunic. I've already covered all the secrets in Tunic, like I made videos about all them. But I'm making a big video essay about it as well. And video on Sweet Home. Whatever. And more like I'm making a video essay on unfiction games. What? Whoa. Like Basilisk 2000 from Kira and Daniel Mullins games like Pony Island and Inscription and the Hex. And then there's a game called Normal Fishing that's coming out. That's also like really cool unfiction stuff. Hey, Illuminati. We're wrecking the save file by exploring way too many parallel worlds. And looking for vacuum field. And we're not getting lucky finding it. Rip. But I guess, you know, whatever. It'll be okay. Chances are we have a vacuum field someplace in the main world, potentially. Well, actually, the places where it can appear are pretty limited. It sucks. I should put black holes. I mean, chainsaws on here to speed this up. Or just use this. Wow, 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 wow. Where did I put? Okay. What the hell? Stop it. Stop it. Shipwrecked is like a video game with a single player ARG, which is cool. Nice. I have not heard of Shipwrecked. Cool. Whoa, dude. Man. Every time, like, this is the first time I have not been able to find vacuum field. It's crazy. We might have to start looking at every wand and then hope that we find like an always cast. Why not? Oh, look, it's an eye, though. Jeez. The chest had an eye, gold, and a die. The eye die. I need to murder you. And you. And you. And you. And you. And stop it. Come here, fool. Hit me with your best shot. Just don't drown yourself in my slime blood. You're gonna drown. But that's okay. We don't need you to hit us that many times. Whoops. Keep hitting me though until you die. Alright, that's fine. That's plenty. I see you. Alright. I should... I don't know. See, the thing is, like, I don't feel like ripping all of these wands apart, but I should probably just, like, look at a, should probably be, I don't need electric charge, right? Why do I need electric charge? I don't know. Do I have any other multicasts? I need that on there. We should probably rapid fire some black holes so that I could just teleport from inside the eye rooms. Just load the eye rooms. Because we're never gonna find this. Doing what I'm doing now. Ugh. Alright. Let me see if there's a quick multicast somewhere. Like a double cast. Well, I guess we could. Do. Where's a wand? I gotta change this music in a minute too. Well, I'd like a non-spread. There we go. Well, triple would be nice, but okay. Just use the double. Now, double into... Well, if I had more ways to speed that up, that would be nicer. Mana? Dude, what are you talking about? Let's wrap the mana. Yo, dude. Oh, whoops, crap. We got all this. Whoopsie. Well, I guess that'll be okay. Here, we don't need... See, now I have no room for all this other stuff. Too many spells, man. I need all of this. I should just drop that in my base. I should have dropped this in my base before coming out, trying to look for other things. Oh, wait. Let's put the blood magic on there. I think that'll be better. All good, Sophia. What's for dinner? What time is it? Oh. Okay. Here it's 4 p.m. I did have a nice breakfast today, finally. All right, let's see. Good. So now we got, at least we can more quickly spray black holes over here and destroy frames at the same time. So now, in theory, let's see if that's enough room. Oh, God. Frozen chicken Alfredo? Hey. What am I eating tonight? Oof. Yeah, we don't have... Our wand is not gonna do the trick. Perfect place to end up in immediately. It's like surrounded by polymages. All right, so oh man, hang on a sec. So yeah, we don't have, that'll work. We don't really need to attack things too much. Yeah. Whoops. Cotton candy flavored mages? I guess so. If your definition of stinky is like sweet, then okay. Cloyingly sweet. It's like, oh god. I ran into another polymage today. Gross. Who do you think is the most... inspired by Alias, but also inspired by powerhouses, the the Terraria boss dating sim, which we need to Google that. Or I need to get the, where the hell am I? I need to get the link from Powerhouse. But who do you think is the most dateable Noita boss? There is a, yes, my friend, my main moderator and Discord admin, Powerhouse, composed the music for a Terraria boss dating sim. The Stag? Okay. I see how you roll. I don't kink shame. Where am I? Where's the damn eye? Okay. Oh, hey, look at that. Too bad. Too bad I don't need that. Gross. Oh, but I do want... Well, I guess we don't need a triple cast on there. Dude. Holy crap nuggets. Thank you. Appreciate you. It went away too fast. I missed who it was. I'm not used to that happening. All right. So. Whoops. What am I doing? Okay. Yeah, I missed. Alchemist is your second mysterious. So who's the first? I'm scrolling up right now. Alchemist is the most dateable. What's up, Death Knight? Sorry. Gotta give a shout out to the Leviathan. What would I go with? Who do I think is the most dateable? Let's just work down here, I guess. I was just gonna teleport through the eye rooms, but that didn't really work with our current wand loadout. Oops. What's up, Cloud? Are you the most dateable Terraria boss? I wish there was, whoops, a, that sky boss, the cloud boss. You know what? Maybe we will bleed gas blood. But then I can't get vast quantities. Do I need gas blood? We don't need that. It's fine. I don't want anything else. Okay. But yeah, there's in the data of the game, there's always been this like sky boss, really, really cool looking sky boss with like a worm with wings basically. But it looks more like a dragon than the dragon that we have over here. I guess this is like a baby dragon. A little dragon, if you will. And, yeah. And the sky boss was just never added. And RV did say that all he had to do to add that boss was add like a wing flapping animation. He just never did. But I've always thought, like, maybe it is added, and they're just trolling us, and there's just, like, some secret way of triggering it. Man, my game is crying right now. Oh, hey, you know what? It's a little late for this, but... Oh, I can fit it in there. On Valentine's Day, I wanted to make a heart wand, and I never got the chance to. We didn't find... I think I was looking for this, and we didn't find this. Anyway. Cloudscape has always been sufficiently dangerous. Whoops, that was the wrong button. Man. I don't even know why I'm really looking at these wands, just in case there's another spell I might want, but... Sucky. Ow. Alright, triangle boss. Oh man, come on. One of you bosses needs to, or we gotta get this spell, man. We gotta get this. Come on. Date the Empress of Light. I think the Empress of Light is probably the most dateable in Terraria. Whoa, whoa, whoa. But I'm doing well, Cloud. How you doing? I hope you're all doing very well. Much better than my frame rate. Oh, whoops. You know what? Wee. Meh. Okay, so it looks like we're probably not gonna get a vacuum field. Suck. All right, let's just go on the surface and parallel world travel back to the main world. Without crashing, please. Dude. That was just a death. That I don't think that counts at all because we're just erasing the physics of it. Oh, hey. Can't see. But that's the fastest way to kill it. just erase all of the, you know, it's just a physics entity, so yeah. That's why also black holes kill it quickly and easily. You just got to remove enough of the physics entity and then it just dies. But you don't get progress for that. You sucker. Nice. Thanks, particular proclivity. Appreciate you. Appreciate ya. Ah. Where am I? Oh, we don't have spatial awareness anymore. I got rid of it. We're definitely... I think we went like 5 or 6 parallel worlds over. Get some... Woo! Get some juice back, please. Come on, man. Wait a minute. So... No, I don't have a horizontal path on it. All right, let's see. Come on, we need to load in a biome. East mine. Oh, now we're in East World. We went a little bit too far, but okay, that's fine. Now we can check East World. Finding one spell is the entire goal. This is my alchemy run, and we're trying to build an alchemy laboratory. And I need Vacuum Field to move Colmy Silma there so he can keep the chunk loaded in. Like, unaggroed Colmy. We're just gonna Vacuum Field him up and put him in the base area, which I'm building underneath the teleporter room. And, oh yeah, that's one thing I never checked also. Anyway, but one of the other things I need to do is move a Necrobot and a Polymage there so that I have like an unlimited supply of stinky meat for poly immunity. I just thought to check, and I actually received credit for the one time I popped Colmy in a Noita Together run. Ridiculous overkill for a 5-orb kill. Long distance cast, a giga black hole, and a plasma beam orbit. Yeah. Plasma, even with like higher orb Colmy, is pretty effective because that shield, once he gets like the 1 orb shield and up, and he has that like vacuum suction shield, he just suctions all of the plasma into himself, and it's funny. He just murders himself with it. Man, oh man. Have you seen it? The Terraria dating sim? What breaks if the lab chunk gets unloaded? I don't know what you mean exactly. Hang on, let me just see. I've never hit download so fast, really? I gotta check this out real quick. Oops. NPCs with benefits? Wait. Yes, Demon Hearts. Wait a minute. Is this... I don't want number 6. I want number 1. Wait. Let's go Demon Hearts Terraria boss dating sim. So my friend, my admin, made the music for this. Release trailer. Dante is a badass.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. I think every player base is horny. There's an official, I guess official, Rain World dating sim, you know? Oh, King Slime, the sticky sovereign. Would you date King Slime? My apologies.
You got this, King.
Hang on a sec, sorry. Oops.
I say.
Why are they all dapper? I say. Corrupted cutie. The love machine.
Hey, bud.
Of course,
Don't worry about it.
Plantera is a.
Do you even know?
Wait, hang on. There's my girlfriend right there.
Bud. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Do you even know who I am?
Okay. Nice. There it is. Download it now. We gotta play that. I'm not.
Isn't it beautiful?
I'm not streaming tomorrow or Tuesday. Oops. And I think I'm gonna stream Wednesday night instead of Wednesday day. Probably. So I might start in like 2 hours from now on Wednesday, and maybe we'll do that Wednesday night. Okay, so doing this on stream is just numbing my brain, and so I've just been like autopiloting it, and I really should not have been loading in this much of the world, parallel worlds and stuff, but I just don't care anymore, I guess. Whatever, it's fine. It'll be okay. I do need platform. I want platforms and not walls. So we also have to look for summon platform. That's easy though. That should be easy to find. Okay. Don't want any of that? No. Hammus. Sophia likes a little hammus sandwich. That's what I always call them anyway, too. Like, or whatever. I always called them ham sandwiches. Little hammies. Yes, I blind you with heavenly light. Nice. I wish... Does Pooty have a tool? Like, does Pooty's tool, seed searcher tool, search for specific spells in your seeds? Because if it does, then oh my, I need to get in touch with Pooty. Because I need this to happen. Because, I mean, okay, I could just make the sun underneath the base to keep the chunk loaded in, but I would prefer to move Colmy there. I really would. Alright, whoops. Because having the sun... Because my base is going to have like a bunch of flasks and everything everywhere. A bunch of flasks and materials, so I can't have them break. We're gonna have like a giant sun and its gravity field next to a bunch of extremely breakable things. We can't do that. I hate you. can't believe I can't find vacuum field. But I'm finished for now. We're gonna go back to the main world now. Oops. But yeah, I really do wish that that Noita had a traveling salesman NPC, like just a Hisi salesman NPC who spawned in just like a random spot. And if you can't find a certain spell, you can buy one single spell from this NPC for like 100,000 gold or something like that, or maybe more. So if you're ever doing a run that really, really relies on a certain spell and you just can't find it anywhere, you can just buy it from the Hisi salesman. That would be great. Is there one in Apotheosis? Recently in the cauldron room yesterday, you know, we were talking about the money, that symbol, the alchemy symbol, the dollar sign thingy, water triangle, blah, 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 the alchemy symbol thing. And that got me to look at an old video of mine from the restart update is when that first appeared in the game, the betas before the restart update back in early access. And in the code back then, it appeared like before there was the alchemy lab, before the alchemist boss, and that area was called the Twisty Passages. It was like a different biome there back then. Still kind of the same function. It was just filled with little pools of magical liquids. But in the code for that area back then, oh hey, we have a halo now. Nice. In the code back then, there was a reference to a Hisi shopkeeper NPC. And then I think that's been removed now. It's no longer in the code for the area. But that would have been interesting. Or maybe it is. Like, maybe there's a secret Hisi shopkeeper. That would be fun. I'm sure one of us would have found it by now, but, you know. It's fun to think about these things. It wasn't traveling, but there was a little shopkeeper object. You couldn't interact with him, but he was in the Hisi. Wait, where are we? Are we in East? So let's look here now. So we're still in East Worlds. Let me do a mod restart. I don't remember. It was one of the top big 3 stuff mods. It was either Apotheosis Grams things or more stuff that added like a little Hisi figure background object to the Hisi base shop. But it was just like for flavor. You couldn't interact with them or anything. Robido. Okay. So this is an East World we've already been in. Chances are there's nothing here. No. But I don't think I killed the triangle boss here. So we gotta at least check that. Check the eye. Hey, what the hell? Check the eye room too. It would be amazing. Man. That's one of the things I would really love. got a ping pong path. I want that just for, nice. Just for this. Oh, come on, man. There you go, sort of. Happy late Valentine's Day. Yeah. I was trying, that was the goal of my Valentine's Day stream run, was to get just, you can do it with just orbiting arc, ping pong path, and then you can throw rainbow glimmer on there just to have a rainbow heart. But I did it a little bit late. There we go. All right. For now I can remove this stuff. Maybe. Whatever. We'll keep it on there. It's fine. Whoa. Goodbye, Holy Mountain. All right. Check the eye room. I may have already checked this one. Jeez, man. Help me, RNG. Please. So it can only appear, I mean, as an always cast on a wand. Or in the Holy Mountains. It can't appear in the work. It can appear in the eye room. Or the triangle boss. That's it. That's crazy, man. Why? Ugh. I'm gonna have to put together a nice parallel world travel wand. I just don't have the build memorized, so like I haven't really bothered with that. And we need to go back to the main world and drop like this wand or something, or drop a bunch of spells, you know? I would, if it was here, I would have been so happy. Ugh. It could be in a chest, you know, it could spawn in a chest, but meh. Yeah, hell or sky, yeah. It doesn't appear there. We're looking again for vacuum field. The only problem with this is the range. Every time. Every time, whatever. What kill you with the power of love? Maybe. Oh god. Nobody can see anything. What's that bitrate look like right now? Woo! Crazy. Okay. That's a little bit quicker. Please, sir. Damn it. Man. Ah. Bitrate reducer. All right. So sad. Imagine. I just can't believe we haven't found it. Yummy. Gotta remember not to kill all of them. Because I need to bring out one of them and a necrobot to my base. Necrobot's easy to find. I'm sure we have plenty of them in the power plant. But polymages, not so much. Yeah, it is ridiculous. I've never had a problem finding it. Like, there haven't really been many runs where I've wanted it. But every time I've looked for it, I've found it. It's crazy. We need to beg RV, like RV when he did the, like rebalanced the spell, weightings or whatever. Need to beg him when he comes back. Hopefully he does. Like, hopefully he gets his contract renewed and starts working on Noita again a little bit, you know, doing the few things that he didn't finish, at least. Schmack. Where is it? Come on. Did it break? Okay, so we're still in Eastworld. Oh, hey. I've definitely gotten Vacuum Field as a always cast before. Guess I should look at the wands just in case there is an always cast. Isn't this the one I was just in? Guess not. All the worlds are... all the multiverse is blending together. Nice, yeah. I wanted to get the word out there about that thing. And I didn't say this in the video. And it worked. But I think at least one person is working on a script now to do it fast. That's good. We're working on a script to automate it and all the seeds, but hopefully the original script itself might have some errors in it or something. Or like sometimes it doesn't work correctly, according to Lim. So hopefully, I don't know. Wait, derp. I'm like spaced out now. Oh yeah, we gotta go up. Yeah, lots of people mention writing a script. It's good. Alright. I hate you, game. I love you, but I hate you. This is the worst. Really is. Looking for one specific spell. if more development gets done, like I am gonna like draft. Okay, so first I want to try to interview Nala Games. So I'm writing down questions that I want to ask them to see if they would ever, you know, agree to any kind of an interview. I think probably I need a phasing, right? For at least one phasing for a parallel world travel wand. Do I need... I don't think I need boomerang anymore, right? Do I need a boomerang? Probably not. What do I need less of? Boomerang or heavy shot? I don't know. I guess we can carry both for now. Until I find that vacuum field right here. Damn it. But yeah, I want to ask Nala if the idea of a Hisi shopkeeper that can sell you one spell out of any spell you unlock, except for maybe like certain of the secret ones, potentially. I don't know. But being able to buy a spell that you really need by finding an NPC would be great. So you don't have to do this. Spend hours looking for a single spell. Yo! Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? Thanks for the raid, Solar. What are you guys up to? Or what were you up to today? I hope you had a fantastically amazing stream. We just yeeted that thing. Where'd it go? Hey, can you please die? Thank you. You did not drop the spell I need. We've been looking for vacuum field for like the entire stream. But here, Solar and crew, Solar and Raiders, that one's for you. I love you. Thank you. Wow. You guys who are here, if you don't know Solar, you should know Solar, and you should definitely drop him a follow. Solar is the creator of Noita Together and a million other things, and is one of the most amazing human beings you'll meet, so you should click that button and drop him a follow. But hello, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I'm going crazy. We've been going through multiple parallel worlds. Whoops. Looking for a vacuum field. Oh my god. And that's been happening. And we have not found vacuum field anywhere. So now we're gonna head back to the main world and cry about it a little bit. And then, whoops. Well, I don't know what was in there, but it wasn't vacuum field. Lagoons. I bet you we're gonna find it on like a really crappy wand as an always cast, like a 4-second recharge rate wand. And we're gonna have to speed that up in order to do what we need to do. So the reason why I want vacuum field is so we can move Colmy to my base, so I can keep the chunk loaded in. Hey, cut it out. Alright. Ah, man. Binku, hello. Please, RNGesus. Please, Hisi. And then we've been talking about how cool it would be if there was a, like a Hisi traveling merchant NPC who you can find like in a random location in every seed. He spawns in a random location, and you can buy any spell you've unlocked except for maybe a few of the secret ones or whatever, like Summon Swamp and all that. You can buy like a spell you might really need from him for like a lot of money, like 250,000 gold even, and then he leaves and despawns. You can only buy one spell. So if you ever are on a run or you really need a specific spell, you can just buy it from him. I would love that. Just don't accidentally kill him. Yeah, he would totally be vulnerable. Yeah, that would be perfect. We need to request this feature. Because it's like, there's so many things I would rather be doing. I mean, you know, I'm having fun just bullshitting and running around in circles and avoiding game crashes, but, you know, it would also be cool to, like, not spend, hours just searching for a spell. So I could get down to business, like, actually making... That looked funny. Actually making the, alchemy lab. Yeah. Are we in Central World? We are, I believe. I guess I could figure that out real quickly. I think this is Central World. Yes. Yes, it is. So let's see if all of our flasks broke. Okay. Good. Yeah, flasks seem pretty damn safe now. At least in the tree here. None of them have broken. That's nice. Okay. And then we should have the poop stone over here. I got the earth stone too. We gotta throw that someplace. Man, I don't have a vacuum field in here, do I? I would rage quit right now. If I've had one in here the whole time. Okay. It'd be so funny. Ha ha ha. Yeah, but apparently, like, the vacuum field can only be found as an always cast on a wand, or on or like in the Holy Mountains, or from the triangle boss, or in the eye room. That's it. Apparently, it doesn't spawn in hell or heaven or whatever. So you can only get it in those areas, apparently. Hey, Alan. You have a good evening. Thanks for hanging. Appreciate ya. I hope work is well. So yeah, I don't know what to do now. We could just, like, keep doing that. Go crazy. I'm gonna drop the earth stone over here, I think. Again. Okay. We got the earth stone. We got some pea soup. Let's go check on the cauldron. Our pus. We got a cauldron full of pus and fire everywhere. Because we're turning the pus into instant deathium in my imagination. Because pus gets darker with age. In the game. I think maybe IRL too. I don't know. And let me actually save the, yeah, I don't want that anymore. Well, oh, you know what? Yeah, let's keep it on there for the moment. Okay. We gotta test something. Wait, is this is it? Oh my god, I'm glad I didn't go too close. Let the dog out. Okay, so yeah, pus. It turns black. And I was like, wouldn't it be cool if pus eventually turns into instant deathium? Because just like instant deathium kills the what do you call it? Entities. It despawns entities. Pus. If you throw items in pus, the eye, this, pus deletes items. You can use this as a trash can. Instant deathium. Yeah, there's a material in the game that kills you. And it bypasses, what do you call it? Stainless armor. So if you have like 15 stainless armors and nothing else can really damage you, instant deathium will instantly kill you. But it doesn't bypass saving grace or extra lives, so as long as you have saving grace, you're lucky. And yes. Okay. Yeah. Now. I'm just gonna do this too. Carefully. Okay. It's not quite centered, but it's good enough. Just wanted to open up the sky. Always cast vacuum field. Nope. Nice. Alright. Let me check over here real quick. Because there's something else I want to... Oh, wait. Well, we got to go to this side. I want to see if there are any fish left in here. Oh, there are none. Rip. Oh, hey, there's a fish right there. There's probably a million right there. Just superimposed. I want to try to bring at least one of the fish from, well, from here down into the cauldron. But we need vacuum field. I need vacuum field in order to put certain things into the cauldron, like orbs and stuff. Mushrooms. Saving grace still saves you from instant deathium, but you can find it from EOE chests and stuff. Yeah. Fun. Oh, hey, look. We've decorated a little bit. Nice. Excellent. It's perfect. This place needed a few more fungi. Okay. I don't know what we're doing now. Let's check this eye room just in case. It's not going to be here. I've already been in this eye room. This is the main world. But I'm just hoping that it just magically appears. Look at that poop. Nice. What is going on with that? Oh, whoops. Wrong. How did I... What? Why was that on there? I'm glad I didn't somehow kill myself. Pus and blood. Pus and boots. I'm gonna freak out if it's somehow here. Yeah, right. Meh. Yeah, so I want to fix this. We got to drop some of this stuff. Let's go to the base area and drop some spells there. Some of the material spells. But yeah, to find vacuum field, I can either keep doing what I'm doing, or what I've been doing this whole time, or I could... Okay. Got some pus here. The sand pouch is still here. Some salt, some precursor. I don't want to accidentally destroy this place, so... I think I want to move Colmy to, like, right here. Anyway. Need more wand storage space? Yeah, I'm gonna. Definitely. Let me just dump spells, like, down here someplace. All of my material spells, we don't need them on us. On me. I don't need them on me. Whatever. All this crap. I guess I don't need any of this on me right now. That. There's still material spells. Okay. Now let's remove that, and that. Okay. So now I just have normal black hole. I want to test the crystal return. I'm pretty sure the reason why it was the lifetime was expiring earlier was because we were unloading the chunk. So let's go over here. Oh, whoops. Where are we? Okay. Hello, buddy. You're going to be in my base soon because I'm going to find vacuum field and I'm going to be happy. Thank you. Let me just... All right, so crystal with return. Just pop one of those right there. All right, and then let's go back all the way up to the surface. It's kind of... take our time with it. So there's no other way to get vacuum field. Those are all the ways to get vacuum field. Damn it. I really hope that I didn't see one early on and just, like, ignore it. But I may have. Totally may have. Without thinking that it was going to be so hard to find elsewhere. Good old Gordon. Good old Gordon. So yeah. We just have to keep... That's why I want to move Colmy, like, below my base. Or where the place where I'm building my base is because to keep the chunk loaded in so that I can just use a crystal with trigger, dormant crystal with trigger and return, and then I could go anywhere in the world, literally anywhere. We're testing right now if this spell, if explosive detonator will work anywhere. I'm pretty sure it will, because then we can throw out spells to acid. Let me just... I'm just being slow because I don't want to teleport into Poly. Alright, so now we're on the surface. Let's go up to the mountain altar. Oh, that was the mountain altar. Derp. Oh, could utility boxes... Could utility boxes have, vacuum field? Look at that. There's a horizontal path right there. Because if so, I can just try to open a bunch of utility boxes as well. I really hope there is one. Okay, so we have that down there. Let's use just this right now. Yep. Instant teleportation. Boom, just like that. So that's why we're going to move him to the base, which I'm building the base right underneath the teleporter room that has all those portals to various parts around the world. So we can just fast travel around everywhere. Every time I'm in base, I just got to make sure to shoot one of these there. Hell yeah. There's my seed right there. This is the one that I was using in the eye video. That has all the eyes in the one spot. So does you can look for me just by using the seed? I guess, yeah, if you can find a vacuum field anywhere. I think Pooty has a seed searcher tool, and I'm pretty sure Pooty has the capability of finding a spell anywhere. So I gotta ask him. I don't know if he's here. He probably would have said something by now. He's very active on the Noita Discord, so you can just tag him on there. In fact, let me actually do that. That would be nice. He goes by Hamus248. See, he was just chatting a little while ago in Noita spoilers. Vacuum field. Okay. Tagged. Whoa, dude, stop. What? Why was that doing that? Oh, because I have this on there. That's funny. Nice. Yeah, I don't need that on there. So we can get rid of spells to acid. We don't need that. I'm just gonna dump that in the trash over here. That's all we need. These 3 spells right here. And also a heavy shot. I don't think I need a heavy shot for anything. You're a hydro homie? Hydration homie? I try to be. It's bad on stream. But I'm... Usually, when I'm not streaming, I'm very hydrated. At least. Every day, I wake up and I have, like, an entire bottle of water. Every day. Alright, that's the black hole stuff. I guess we could have put that back at the base. What am I doing now? I don't know. I don't know what I feel like doing anymore after that banging my head against the wall trying to find the spell for 3 hours. Jeez. In my Discord, in my Noita chat, you can post spoilers anywhere. Like in the Noita chat, it's fine. I think most people are aware of my, like, what I do, dealing with spoilers constantly. But on the Noita Discord, there's an official, like, Noita community Discord. It's not really official, but you should consider not using so much plastic. Yeah, for a little while I did. I know. But tap water here is horrible, and I don't know Like, even with a Brita filter, it tastes, like, really bad. And it's yellow. So, you know. Water's one of the things that I get in a bottle. I don't drink anything else other than, like, coffee and tea. The occasional beer, the occasional wine, but, yeah. I still need a new chair from like 5 years ago. You know? I don't know. I don't think I can afford a maybe I can afford a soda stream, but okay. But for now, plastic bottles it is for me. For water. Have you tried taking the water intravenously? Water? I have, actually. Not lately. I was all for tap water, then I realized tap water is kind of gross. Yeah, I don't know about tap water, especially here. I think some places have amazing tap water, but this is not one of them. All right, what the hell am I doing? Let's see. Let's throw this here. We don't need that on us. You know, we're all allowed some vices. I used to not, like... I used to be a hardcore militant vegan for 8 years of my life. I was, like, super vegan. But then I ate cheese again, and I was like, nope. Never again. Moderation, though. The world is cheese got you. I mean, cheese is like a drug, and it's like, it's known to have properties like drugs. Cheese is actually addictive. All right, so let me just make sure. I don't know. We have room, just in case. Is there a wand? I don't feel like thinking right now. I'm tired now. I don't feel like being like, what do I need? What do I not need? Let's drop this wand so I can pick up something else and make this. I don't feel like putting together a parallel world travel wand right now. So I'm just gonna keep playing and talking. Brain shut off. Oh, hey. Not that much shut off. Alright. Boom. What's bad about oat milk now? Just... I think... As far as I know, like, oat milk is more, I guess, better than almond milk, you know? As far as environmental impact and everything. But yeah, so my ending vegan story is basically this. Let's go to Eastworld, screw this. Wee. Thanks. So I was like vegan for 8 years and didn't even like, you know, like vegan, didn't wear leather. Any cleaning products had to be without certain chemicals, etc. I mean, if you drive, it's impossible to be vegan unless you like live in the woods, because like car tires have beef fat in them, which is funny and weird, but it's true. There are animal byproducts used in like everything, but just go down right. Oh, so I've already been to this one too? Where have I not been? Help me. Anyway, yeah, so then there was like a pretty major hurricane. Nice. And I was working at a concert venue at this time. I spent like I've worked in a lot of concert venues and nightclubs and stuff like that for most of my life. After 17. And bad hurricane, I had to evacuate my neighborhood. And so I lived for 3 days in my place of business in the big giant warehouse concert venue I worked at. And for 3 days, for like the first day I didn't eat anything really. But for 3 days, like the only food that was available was pizza. And I don't know. At first I was like, I'm just gonna ask for like one without cheese. And I was like, whatever, let me just eat cheese pizza. I need some protein. I don't want to eat just bread and sauce. So I ate cheese again on pizza for the first time in 8 years. And then there was no looking back after that. It's just like, yep. Pizza without cheese. I know, right? Hey, you know, if you're vegan, I don't care. I'm not a hater at all. But cheese is goddamn delicious. It's so good. You know, wouldn't it be funny if we found... Hey, stop it. If we found the refresh mimic before finding vacuum field. That would be insanity. It would also be my luck. Wouldn't it? Let's just put that on there. Glass cannon. I love this wand. Anyway. I love being able to make this with long distance cast. And just like, I like the idea of killing things through walls and spraying this all over the place and having it... Look, we made mini hearts. It's like mini horses, but... Okay. But then have it not destroy the world or break any chests or flasks anywhere. Yeah. Anyway. What happened to this wand? It used to work. Is it because... Whatever. Whoops. Give me one of those. We're gonna need to make some infinite lifetime things, so I want to stack up. I guess we could just get divide bys, but whatever. Look at that. Thanks, game, for the two true orbits, but no vacuum field. I wish this worked on him. It doesn't, right? This whole time, I'm assuming that only vacuum field is going to work. That might actually work. Or maybe... I don't know. Let's get it just to check. I don't think it's going to work, but it might. Do I have this already? I guess not. Okay. Guess we'll get this too, just in case I want to carry around any spell explosives. And we should, for the sake of farming end of everything, I think we want feared by worms. They no longer destroy terrain. Yeah, I think we want feared by worms. It works on fish, yeah. It's actually my favorite way of moving the fish. Let me just make sure this doesn't break that. Yeah, so we can't break flasks. That's good. I'm trying not to, you know? So I need to collect everything. Pizza is one of the greatest inventions that mankind has ever invented. Rivaled only by fire and the wheel, perhaps. And the internet. Goes fire, wheel, internet, pizza. Maybe not the internet, though. Maybe. Oh, you know, that saying that, touch fish. It has been said by one of the developers that they did or do, they do plan to add, I think Ali said this, that they plan to add a touch of grass spell or a, yeah, touch of grass spell. That would be fantastic. Yes. I mean, come on, you know them by now. They have like the greatest sense of humor of all time. Oh yeah, I also still need I would like platform. Hello. Have a heart. Do I need more mana? I guess it doesn't hurt to have more right now. Jeez. I'm gonna buy oil too. We should probably buy all of the material spells. Okay. I don't want... I think I'm moving fast enough. I don't want to move faster than this. Where's your body? And your body. Hey, Shark Jr., what's up? Hey, guys. I didn't hear it. There it is. What's up, Yokesby and crew? Thanks for the raid. Appreciate you. Whoops. I need to learn how to type. Motion Monroe, what's up? This is my alchemy run. We haven't been doing any alchemy in it. We've been spending the entire stream so far looking for a vacuum field. But hey, thanks for the raid. Here, have a heart. Wait, hang on. Let's try to fix that. There we go. How'd your speedruns go today? Did you get any good ones? You're doing 11 orb runs, pretty sure. Sure, I'll stack that. Sweet love wand. Thank you. I was just talking about how one of the developers, I'm pretty sure Ali, whoa, was saying that they have plans to add a touch of grass spell for all of us hardcore Noitists who don't do that enough. Oh, hey, I gotta give you... I did give you... All my people, if you don't know Yokesby, give him some love. Do it. Drop him a follow. Whoa. My frame rate needs some love, too. Damn it. Kusayaki, hello. Not much luck, but that's fine. Yeah. As long as you enjoy doing it, it's all good. You'll get it. You'll get it one of these days. Haha. And yeah, does Bonfire still has the... Pretty sure Bonfire still has the world record. 11 orb. So, brain. Do I want any of those? I didn't check the eye room, right? Let's kill the... Why is that so slow and oh god. What happened to my travel wand? Oh, too many manas. That's what happened. There we go. All right. We don't need it. We don't need mana. God. Need frame rate. Hey, Rubik's. Welcome. Which one is that on? Ah. Yo! Yes! Hang on. Ah.
Yes, yes, yes! I just smashed my headphones on the ground. I'm so happy that I didn't have to keep going. Jeez. Look at that. What is that? Meow. Hell yeah. Okay. Headphones didn't break. That's good. My spirit didn't break. That's better. And okay. Hell yeah. That meow was very late. That's all good. Okay. Meow. Ah. See, it's Yokesby, the Yokesby luck. Let's go. We got the world record longest time taken to find vacuum field. Oh shit. Whoops. Ah, it's so beautiful. Look at it. I love it. Let's get the hell out of here now before I somehow get hollied and killed. Please don't let that happen. Okay. Whoa. I should probably get, actually, you know what we should probably do right now? I'm going to actually shut completely down and back my save up. Because if I crash right now and, well, it's going to drop it every time anyway. Hopefully it didn't just crash. Where? Okay. Okay, Steam. Steam's having a problem. Alright. Cool. Yeah, the save file is getting a little bit big. Now we don't have to explore parallel worlds ever again in this run. Well, that's a lie. In order to get certain materials, we might have to. And when I spam the end of everything, soon, when we get to that, I'm going to do that in a parallel world. I'm so sorry. You guys can keep yelling at me for using plastic and then also lying to you. Yeah, the save is pretty chunky right now. Yo, Doc Doom. Thank you. Y-E-S. Yes, yes, yes! Welcome. Thanks for the Prime sub. All right. Now, what time is it? Okay, so what I'm gonna do, we're gonna use the vacuum field to move Colmy to the base. I don't know why I always check for mods, just such a habit. It's like muscle memory. Start up Noita, check for mods, make sure none are on. So now we gotta, I'm not gonna jump in a portal. Okay. I think we're in east, like 6 maybe? Whoa, yeah. Let's get out of here, please. I should probably just, here. Right into Polly. I have 50 seconds of... Hey, we might as well. Let's celebrate by murdering with love you. Okay. It's a pretty damn nice wand. Whoops, I don't want that. Get that crap out of here. Alright. I guess. What flask do you think... Wait a minute. What should I go for? Let me see if I can get some magical liquid. I'm just gonna use the yo. I'm gonna take that one just to have some ambrosia back there. That's just regular meat. Okay. The levitatium, I'm not going to worry about yet. I could always make that if I need to. I guess I could make ambrosia too. Bottle flip. Flippy cup. All right. Yeah, let's just check. Since we're already down here, I might as well. There's a cami. Very tempting, actually. You know what? I'm gonna grab the cami. We'll get the magical liquid another time. Just don't destroy the cami, please. I think it's already destroyed. Get it. There, we got it. Nice. Yeah, I know. Well, the save file shouldn't really get much bigger because I'm not gonna really load in any other chunks that aren't already loaded in from this point on. Boom. Come on, levitation. What do you guys think of the possibility of the developers making the fast movement explosion cause damage to you? Oh, hey. Don't poly me, please. Ah. Okay, we're still in the east. It probably won't. But, you know, there's always the chance that they'll add that. Especially nice. Oh wait, let me make sure. Why is there so much wormage over here? Dude. Gotta check on this. All my babies. Especially that dense rock. Okay. I guess none of that stuff is difficult for me to make. I guess the alchemic precursor is the most difficult. But that's all the way in my base right now anyway. Alright, so... I think that's how we're gonna do it. Woo! The AP recipe is, it was too... Wait, what was it? I don't know. I don't remember. I have it written down someplace. It's not that difficult to find. Let me just... If I can't find this page in, like, 2 seconds, then I'm gonna stop looking. Okay. Concentrated mana, cement, and levitation. We got lucky. So I was able to make that just in a flask. Because I have the cement spell, you know? Just mix that all together in a flask, shake it up, and then boom, it's made. But lively concoction I need to make, that's fungus blood, mud, and pheromone. The mud makes it a little bit tricky. Where the hell's the hippo? Everything's so laggy. Okay. Our pus is almost blackened and properly aged. Oh, man. Are you gonna move Call Me without triggering the fight? Yeah. Yep, exactly. That's why I needed the vacuum field. Might as well uncover these. I don't know if you can see them at all. The glyphs. I can't see them right now. Jeez. The light from this white hole cluster. Saying, like, white hole reminded me of Outer Wilds. And I cannot... I wonder what the developers of Outer Wilds are working on now. Have they said anything about what the next game is going to be? Because damn. They could do... I think that they would make a really interesting, like, horror game. Because the DLC had, like, you know, interesting horror-esque elements in a way. And, like, just the base game itself is, like, frightening for me. Falling into a black hole and stuff. Alright, hang on. Let me... Woo! Glad I didn't hit that one. Alright. So we're gonna go... We're gonna bring Colmy right here. Yeah, it's like such a good game. See, I almost didn't play it too, because I played it on stream, one stream, maybe 2 streams, and I wasn't really enjoying it so much on stream, and that's how streaming is. Sometimes some games just don't really work for you on stream. You don't really... You gotta think about it more. You don't want to, you know, be chatting and stuff during it. And that's how that game is for me. I was kind of just like not really getting into it on stream, and then I forgot about it for 6 months, maybe. I don't know, for a while. And then one day I was like, all right, I gotta play this. Everyone says how amazing it is. Let me play it. And it is. It's one of the greatest damn games, so... Especially, you know, I'm the type of person who... Oh, I should have emptied that, but whatever. Exploration in games is my favorite thing. Literally my favorite thing about video games is exploring.
So, exploring and finding secrets, if there are secrets. All right. Now. How do we do this? I see. I haven't done this before, but somebody was telling me that you can move him with vacuum field. I was hoping that it would be so as easy as that. But it seems like I can move his tail around. Casting vacuum field once near him. Maybe we just need to... Oh. Yeah, because I have Nala on it. Alright. Let me actually just keep it on... Well, we don't need to attack anything, right? Okay. Thank you. I got... For a little while there, I was like, oh no, is it not going to work because he's gourded or something? Oh yes, this is amazing. Yeah, it's just the Nala immediately despawns. The vacuum suck. You need that suck. Come on, Comey. Come on, Gordon. I'm going for a ride. Man, I love this game. How can you not be the biggest fan in the world of Noita? You gotta. Look at that. It's our centerpiece now for our base. Maybe... Is that too low? Maybe I'll move him up a little bit. I can move him wherever I want. Now. Good job, Colmy. We'll move him right there. Wait, nah, I think that's too high. Beautiful. See, and he's all angry. He's like, he's all stretched out. Now if I go over here, see? It's as if you're still guarding it. No, you're far away. You're not near the Sampo. Amazing. All right. And then we'll build around him. So now, this is why I did this. All right. So, let me put that there. Make sure I put that back there. So we got dormant crystal with trigger and return in it. Okay. And then I could just like, you know, whoops, put a couple of those right there. Okay. And then let's go up here. And let's go, I don't know. Go down here. Yeehaw, I needed this orb anyway. All right, now we're all the way far away. And then let's, oh, I forgot something at my base. Boom. There we are. Yes. And then we could access the entire rest of the world right here. Hell yeah. So whenever I'm in base, I'm just gonna make sure that I shoot at least one of the crystals here, just to have a waypoint here constantly. Just boom, dormant crystal with trigger and return. And just splap at least one around, you know? Maybe three. There you go. Uh-oh. Okay. And now we have fast travel. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And then you can use explosive detonator seems to be the best and safest. It does not seem to have any kind of a proximity. It says nearby explosive spells,
but you can do it from around the entire world. I think maybe far into parallels as well, possibly. I don't know if that would probably cause errors and dupe. You might dupe Colmy that way. That would be interesting. Maybe we might try that later in the run. Trying to like go to a far parallel world, like 20 parallel worlds over, and then seeing if we can dupe Colmy. Because if I can, then I can move him around to different parts of the world and make multiple, well, maybe like multiple waypoints with him. Sweet. And yeah, and you could use this, or you could use one of the spells to spells, like spells to acid, or spells to black holes, or whatever. But explosive detonator is probably the best. Especially for me, because I'm gonna have all these materials around, and also, like flasks laying around and stuff. Would a dupe Colmy also keep chunks loaded? See, I don't know. We'll test that, I'm sure. I don't want to do it quite yet, because I don't want to... I'd rather not cause any errors or, like, you know, corrupt my save in any way. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so the next thing we're going to work on... I'm going to end. We're going to go raid somebody. But the next thing in this run that I want to work on is, like, over here... Let's actually make the holes now. We're gonna do Nala and long distance cast on here. And then, like... Oh god, that did not work. Damn it. We could remove that right now anyway. Well, we'll do it someplace else. Hang on. I want to make little holes for a necrobot and for a polymage, so we can have just infinite amounts of stinky meat. So I can just kill the polymage, eat his body, and then he's gonna get revived by the necrobot. So we can just have infinite poly immunity over here. I guess I could just use this, but I want to make it look nicer. And yeah. All right, whatever. I'm just gonna leave now. I'm real tired. I want to mess more of my base up because there's no way to fix it. I guess I can like plug holes with cement maybe, but I don't want to have to do that. There's no way to kind of get EDR to come back.